I do a lot of food prep in my house because we buy so much meat on markdowns and in bulk where we can. So this video is a whole collection of some food prep that I have done over the past couple of months. So of course we have our standard chicken that I chop up and dice and put it into bags for the freezer so that they're ready for when we have chicken and rice meals. The next one is I love buying roast chooks when they are on clearance. I haven't found any for ages either, especially at $3 a chicken. Hello. So I bring them home and I pull them apart and I will divide it into breast meat and thigh meat or darker meat. The breast meat will be for lunches or sandwiches or chicken risotto or whatever we need, and the thigh meat I will usually keep if I'm doing a chicken casserole or something like that that needs to hold a little bit more moisture. I was cleaning out the fridge and we had a couple of these pineapple pieces, so I just chopped them up and bagged them and threw them in the freezer, and they'll be there for the topping for a chicken parmigiana. Next, we've got some clearance items here. I've got a couple of bags of shredded carrots and some chicken Kievs. I've got another roast chook and also a roast beef. So I'm just going to chop all of that up, put the carrots into little bags, chop up the roast for lunches, and pull apart the chicken. I think I've shown these before, the lamb legs that I got marked down. I cannot believe the price of these. I literally had to take a second look to make sure that I wasn't reading it wrong. But yeah, we need to prep these because these are way too good. So this one I actually just cut in half, and then half we roasted for dinner that night, and the other half I just wrapped up and threw in the freezer. And then the other really big one that we had, I chopped it into 4 pieces and I individually wrapped each one of those so they're like a mini roast. So then one little log will be enough for one person, but I just made it as 4 little mini ones because then individually they can cook. We had salmon that was on a markdown thing the other day. The stickers just come off, so we had the 2 pieces for dinner, and then I had just put it inside of a bag in the fridge until later that evening when I started cleaning out the fridge and cleaning up the kitchen. So I'm just wrapping up these little pieces individually and they'll go into the freezer. I've never had an issue with markdown salmon. I cook it either that night or I freeze it straight away. Like I said, I've never had an issue. We eat a lot of chicken in our house, and ever since Dinnerly, when I learned how to cut a breast fillet piece in half and then crumb it, it has been a family favorite. So now I do it with all of the chicken that I haven't diced up for chicken and rice, and it is such a nicer, juicier chicken, and also it doesn't have the preservatives in the coatings, so my daughter can eat this one. So I will often buy a couple of kilos of chicken at a time and then crumb it all and then freeze it individually into meals, and then we have it there ready to go. Just some more of the chicken schnitzels that I do get when they're on markdown, because these are my son's favorite. He doesn't like real chicken, so I get these for him, and they're great for the chicken parmesanas that we have. As I said, I was cleaning out the fridge and just setting it out for good foods for my son to be able to reach for quickly and easily. So I put a can of peaches into the Tupperware container, and that's in there for him to eat, so he can see into the container, so he'll see it there, which means he will eat it. And then I made up a bulk lot of sausage rolls, and I cooked them all, and then he had some for lunch, and then the rest I just put into a container in the fridge, and he can heat them up when he's ready. I picked up a blade roast because it was on a special, probably part of my Coles flyby spend as well, and then I chopped it all up, so we've got beef there ready for the beef and black bean that we do, and also some individual pieces of steak. Some more markdowns that we have here, and this is carrots and broccoli. My daughter isn't really a fan of carrots anymore, so I just got this, pulled out all the broccoli pieces, put them into the Ziploc bags, went in the freezer. They were literally gone after 2 or 3 meals, and then all the carrots are there individually, which my son and hubby have had with corn over the past couple of meals. Overall, it works out to be cheaper this way with the clearance for just the broccoli, so I was happy that I did it. Yes, it takes a little bit of time, but I'm willing to put the time in if it helps save some money. Lastly, the little chicken burger patties that we get for my son. He loves these, so they're easy to put in the freezer. He can grab them when he's ready. Thanks so much for joining me today. Let me know what kind of foods that you prep and how you do them. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.